Apple Cash is a digital card that lives in Wallet. You can send or request money from Wallet or in Messages, and money you receive goes into your Apple Cash balance. You can make purchases with your Apple Cash balance using Apple Pay or using the virtual card number at merchants who don't have Apple Pay enabled. We'll show you how to set up Apple Cash, how to send or request payments in Messages, and how to add funds to your Apple Cash balance. Before you start, make sure you have a compatible iPhone with the latest version of iOS. You must have two-factor authentication turned on for your Apple ID and be signed in to iCloud with the same Apple ID on any devices that you want to use to send and receive money. If you plan to add funds to Apple Cash, you'll also need an eligible debit card in Wallet. Now let's set up Apple Cash. With Apple Pay, you can use your Apple devices to make purchases in stores, online, and in apps. It's easy, secure, and private. You can set up Apple Cash directly in Wallet, or in Settings, scroll down and tap Wallet and Apple Pay, and tap to turn on Apple Cash if it isn't already on. Enter your Apple ID password when prompted, then tap Sign In, tap Continue, and authenticate with Face ID, Touch ID, or your passcode to set up Apple Cash. If this is your first time setting up Apple Cash, you'll be asked to review and accept the terms and conditions in order to continue. If you agree, tap Agree to confirm. Once the process is complete, tap Continue and tap Add Card. Here, you can tap Debit or Credit Card and follow the prompts if you want to add an eligible debit card to be able to add funds, if you don't already have one in Wallet. Now you're ready to go. On your iPhone, open the Wallet app and tap the Add button in the upper right corner to add a credit or debit card. Then, use the camera to scan your card or enter your card information manually. Your bank or card issuer might request additional verification to approve the use of your card with Apple Pay. Once you've added a card on your iPhone, you can verify it for use on your Apple Watch too. Once you've added multiple cards, you can change your default card at any time in Settings under Wallet and Apple Pay. When making a purchase in person, check for the contactless symbol or Apple Pay logo. You can use Apple Pay with your iPhone or Apple Watch at stores, restaurants, vending machines, when paying for ride shares or public transit, and more. When you want to make a purchase, you don't need to unlock your iPhone or open Wallet. On an iPhone with Face ID, simply double-click the side button and glance at your iPhone to authenticate. If you have an iPhone with Touch ID, double-click the Home button, then rest your finger on it to authenticate. Or depending on your settings, you can use your passcode. Your default card will appear for use. You can also tap your cards at the bottom of the screen to switch to a different one. When you're ready to pay, just hold the top of your iPhone near the contactless symbol on the card reader. When the transaction is complete, a chime will play, and a done message and check mark will appear on your screen. Buying something online? Apple Pay lets you skip filling out forms when making purchases in apps and on websites across your devices. Just tap or click the Apple Pay button and you'll be prompted to review the purchase details, confirm your billing and shipping address, and even choose a different payment method. Then, just authenticate with Face ID, Touch ID, or your passcode to complete the transaction. And that's how you can make purchases securely and easily with Apple Pay. You can use Apple Cash to send money or to request a payment from people you know right in Messages. In a Messages conversation, tap the plus button to the left of the text field, which is called the Apps button if you're using VoiceOver to navigate your screen. And then tap Apple Cash. Tap Show Keypad and enter an amount. You can request or send a one-time payment, or if you'd like, you can tap Send Recurring Payment to set up a repeating payment to the recipient, including a start date and frequency. Tap Request or Send when you're ready, and add a comment if you'd like, which you could use as a reminder for what the payment or request is for. Then tap the Send button to send the request or payment. If you're sending funds, you'll be asked to authenticate with Face ID, Touch ID, or a passcode to confirm your payment. You can send money directly from a debit card in Wallet or your Apple Cash balance. If you want to make purchases with Apple Cash, you can add funds in Wallet from your debit or eligible prepaid cards that you use with Apple Pay. In Wallet, tap your Apple Cash card. Then tap the More button in the upper right corner of the screen and tap Add Money. Next, enter an amount of $10 or more. Here, you can also set up Auto Reload, which will automatically add funds to your Apple Cash card when it falls below a minimum balance. Tap Add when you're ready, and authenticate with Face ID, Touch ID, or a passcode to add the funds to Apple Cash. And that's how to set up Apple Cash so you can use it to make payments, request money, and more. To learn more about your Apple devices, subscribe to the YouTube channel or click another video to keep watching. To use Apple Pay, you need a supported card from a participating card issuer. To check if your card is compatible with Apple Pay, contact your card issuer. Apple Pay is not available in all markets. Features are subject to change. Some features, applications, and services might not be available in all regions or all languages. Some features require specific hardware and software. For more information, visit apple.com/apple-pay.